Back to work. Oh wait, let me redo that. It's back to work, guys! I decided to leave it in. That was the most embarrassing thing that I've forgotten to do. I forgot to comb my hair this morning, guys. I wet it down, I brushed my teeth, and then I came to work. Oh man. Well guys, it seems like we just got through getting out of the periods of darkness or whatever. It is daylight savings time, it is going into winter. So yeah, when I get off work, it's dark. When I go to work, it's pretty much, I mean, it's kind of light. Well, you saw this morning, but it's going to be dark. So it's just, yeah, it's just what it is. It's going to be the dark vlogs. I just got through handling some storage stuff, and it kind of sucks because I had to go to the store on the way home also. Storage is halfway across town. So I go to storage, I start to go to the store, which is in the middle of town, and then storage calls me and says, hey, we forgot to give you your card back. I'm like, oh crap. So I had to go all the way back to storage, and now I'm going all the way back to the other side of town after work, and it's like, all I want to do is get home and shower and take off this monkey suit. Sorry, thank you for letting me rant. I appreciate it. And then finally, I'm home.
Is anybody out there?
Hi,
Hi, baby. Stay inside. Stay inside. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Hi!
Camera in your face. First thing.
Yeah, like I'm not used to it.
Okay. We're gonna have a little lesson right now. Okay? Hold your finger up. Hold your finger up. Like this. Like this. Red ram. Red ram. So the boy and the girl were busy building something today. What did you build? It's kind of cute.
We built a zombie. What did I say it was?
A zombie shelter?
Yeah, a zombie protection, like a protection shelter, so that no zombies could get in, and you could kill the zombies. What have you got?
He has a pet rat. I'm sorry, I was listening to what you were saying, but when your son goes and grabs a rat and starts playing with it, you know you're doing something right. Okay, undivided attention, I'm sorry. Zombie shelter.
This is our zombie shelter. See, he tore it apart, though. I have to put it back together here.
So what are some features of the zombie shelter?
Well, it was put a little bit better together before he tore it apart. See, you got eyes up here so you can have cameras and stuff. So it sees out backwards. And you can get in here. And then they watch here. If any zombies come, they shoot them. You can see out the back. These have cameras in them so they can help them see. There's the lookout tower. Hey!
Oh.
Hey! That's the zombie shelter. What's wrong with you? No.
He says, I'm the big zombie. Oh no. Oh no.
No.
And here starts the war. Here. Give the camera a kiss. Good boy.
Where's Daddy?
Okay, run, hide.
Where's Daddy?
This is called tiring your baby out before bedtime.
Where is he? You can't find him, huh? He's like, more.
Now that he's calmed down a little bit, we're going to catch up on some Halloween TV. See, there it is right there. The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. It's a tradition. Usually after Halloween now because of the haunt, but it's a tradition. Come on, dance like them. Down, 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 down.
How about practicing a few place kicks? I'll hold the ball and you come running and kick it.
Where are their parents?
I don't have any.
I don't want to know. What are you doing, Linus? I'd rather not say. You might laugh.
So yes, guys, I'm sitting here watching the Butcher Room video tallying the number of people simply to get an accurate count for the haunt. And I will tell you guys that this video is going to be freaking awesome. It's not going to be too long. A lot of people have commented and said, oh, the scare videos are too long, which it doesn't mean that you have to sit down and watch them all at once. But this one here is not going to be a long video, but it's going to have a bunch of freaking good scares on it. I'm excited about it. As far as numbers go, we've been averaging about 100 people every half hour, so that's a really good turnout. So, of course, I'll let you guys know the final numbers. It won't be tonight, it probably won't be tomorrow, but it'll be soon. It is time for cock. Yay! I felt like Goro, like, roar! Man, I'm totally dating myself. How many of you guys, raise your hands, how many of you guys remember Mortal Kombat, the movie? Yeah, this guy. Koozie Boys. GoPro next year. The haunt, not the camera brand. You know, if it's all a matter of money. Quite honestly, money and time. That's what's holding us back. Jordan Winton, a couple of vlogs back, you said the haunt wasn't going to be here next year. So what does that mean? Well, basically, I would like it not to be in my backyard. I would like to take it to a professional venue. And I'm tired of the weather outside. So I've already started kind of like looking, and I've got like more feelers out now than I've had for a little while. So I would like to be able to take this out of the backyard. But I am planning on having it in the backyard, because I've planned on not having it in the backyard before. So I figure if I like do the opposite, then maybe the opposite might present itself. Does that make sense? Triv27. Troy, I've just realized something. That isn't rain that we hear in the background, is it? That's the sound of haunters' tears as they have to tear down their haunts until next year. It quite possibly could be. Andrea Rose Grills, Troy, do you have any cast parties after the haunt season is over? I'm going to be going to one in 2 weeks at Thrillvania, and I want to know what they're like. We don't have any parties like that per se. I do have what I've tried to have as the annual stick burning, to where we burn like scrap wood from the haunt. And so that's just a bunch of us like sitting around a campfire and, you know, telling stories and yarns about the haunt and how many people we scared and how many people we made pee their pants. You know, it's just a cool time to kind of relax with your fellow co-workers, scare actors, and talk about stories and stuff. It's a great bonding time for your actors too. So that's what I feel that you can expect. Jason Christopher 77, next year, Troy, how about you give the guests the option to sign a waiver and give them a glow-in-the-dark necklace, and when they go into the haunt, the actors are allowed to grab and touch them. Yeah, if I was doing it professionally, I would think about it, but being as I am a home haunt, I like to have as low liability as possible, which is kind of crazy having so many people at the haunt to begin with. But yeah, touching just brings that extra little factor in there that I'm not willing to get to yet. But I bent on the chainsaw after years of saying I don't use chainsaws, so you know, who knows? Well, actually, I used a weed whacker, so I still haven't used a real chainsaw yet. Triv27 had an idea at work today, taking two of my old scares, put a blank projection surface on one of your drop panels, and use the projection setup on it to do like a haunted picture of some kind, and then when they're least expecting it, bam, use the drop panel scare. That's not a bad idea. I almost said idea. That's not a bad idea. That's actually kind of a good one. I have been coming up with notes for ideas about the haunt next year. I'm getting really excited about it, quite honestly, because I've got a bunch of good ideas, stuff that I haven't seen done before. So that's also an extra little element there. So I'm not going to reveal them yet. Underworld Haunted House. I'll try to take a look at the scare feed, and I know that you've been posting it. I'll try to take a look at those videos, and Star Wars Shack. I'll try to take a look at your videos tomorrow while I'm on lunch break. Judd Ware, you really should get some pizza place endorsement. Good news, I did talk to the people where we get the pizza from, and as of right now, they're willing to sponsor us next year for the haunt, meaning that they'll feed our actors. So that's pretty freaking outstanding. And also you ask, do you have a way for people to give their emails to form a mailing list for the haunt? You are not the first person to ask me this. And I guess I'm kind of foolish in that aspect. I should be collecting more emails for the haunted house so that I can use like that email chimp program or whatever, and like massive email people like when the haunt's going to be and the hours and everything. Maybe that would increase our run days before Halloween. So I need to buckle down and I need to do that. My cousin Debbie is going to be working on the website because the website's messed up. So she's going to be working on that this next year. So maybe that's something that we can incorporate into that. So with that being said, happy freaking haunting, guys. And we'll see you tomorrow.
You want more? Come back for seconds tomorrow!